like, look at that bastard Weezy. He's a beast, he's a dog, he's a motherfucking problem. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, nothing, you ain't scaring nothing. On some faggot bullshit, call him Dennis Rodman. Call me with your own bitch, call me on my sidekick. Never answer when it's private. Damn, I hate a shy bitch. Don't you hate a shy bitch? Yeah, I hate a shy bitch. She ain't shy no more, she changed her into my bitch. Yeah, nigga, that's my bitch. So when she asks for the money, when you through, don't be surprised, bitch. But it ain't trickin' if you got it. You like a bitch with no ass, motherfucker,
That was a one. Yeah.
Put your hands in the air. How you feeling out there? We gon' party a little more. You got to sing it, let me hear you say la 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 la.
Yeah, give me a one. Yeah. Well, the game has started and Japones quickly scored a goal against the American team in just 2 seconds. That's a record time for a goal. Holo and Japones macro battle there in the middle. And Americans quickly strike back, and now it's 1-1. So this is the first period of the first game between the Americans and the Brazilians. And yeah, both teams are having a lot of strong acts. The Brazilians starting with Japonés Montolivo and Chavo del Ocho. The Americans are starting with Hollow Dragonite and Frozen Track. So far the Americans are winning 2-1. Dragonite misses next, had an opportunity there. Montolivo now gets the ball after Japonés clears the other way. Good kickoff there by Hollow. Apparently Hollow and Dragonite made piece because from what I had in my paper, Hollow had quit the team. So Hollow is back in the team, apparently. Montolivo with a great goal after Chavo passes to him 3-2, and the Brazilians take the lead. The Americans are not looking that bad. Japanese just flew by with his signature XXX. Sorry, malfunction there. Dragonite steals the ball in the midfield and scores. The Brazilians seem to be still warming up. They were not playing before this, while the Americans were actually warming up before this game. Between themselves, though, I don't think they were screaming. And now the Americans are looking better and they're gonna score, take the lead again. A lot of people predicted a rape in this game. Oh, Chavo with a big mistake on defense and allow an easy tap in. Brazilian struggling a lot on defense. Montolivo's not looking too sharp so far. Are they missing TNT? They're one of their key players. It's not in the room. Dragonite scores another one. It's +3 for America. And now Chavo steals the ball from Dragonite. Chavo passes to Japonés. Well, yeah, Japonés scores that after Frozen flew by. Never gotta underestimate the Brazilians, their comeback abilities, because they really know how to play the game. Now flying all over Japonés and Chavo Locho. Chavo comes and saves it. Great save by Chavo, double save, and unreal how the Americans didn't score that. Dragonite trying some fancy shade on the corner. He's waiting to pass to Hollow. He passes to his best friend Hollow. But Montolivo steals the ball from Hollow. The Americans have several bench alternatives as well as the Brazilians. But Hollow is gonna miss an up net now. That's a huge mistake. It took a while to turn back and gonna give a counter attack to Chavo, which is gonna score that. He's almost a goal by Dragonite on the corner. Hollow started typing already. It was long. I thought I was missing that. Hollow just usually gets mad in the first few seconds of the period, not the last few minutes. So let's see how it goes. Now Dragonite had an opportunity, but Montolivo deflects it, and Frozen track with a great goal in between two Brazilians, and it's +2 for America. A surprising lead by the Americans. Obviously, Brazilians are missing TNT though, one of their key players. But they have really strong players anyway, so maybe Montolivo's not looking so good so far. Chavo with a great ankle. I don't know if he meant that or if it was an accident and he missed the X, but he was It was a great goal either way. Opponents now with the ball on the counter-attack. Dragonite deflects it, and Montoli was gonna score in the last second. No, he doesn't. The clock ticks. So it's +1 for the Americans. The second period has started. The Americans are now on the red team. They weren't so good on the group stage when they were red. Let's see if this is gonna be the same, but they didn't have frozen track either, so. Big mistake there on defense by frozen track. Happiness Macro got stuck and he didn't shoot the ball. Great clear by Hollow, and Dragonite taps it in as now it's +2 for the Americans. Happiness is gonna take the kickoff. It's gonna be a strong kickoff. Hollow is there to stop the ball for the counter attack. Happiness is struggling a little bit to control himself. Now he ankles Hollow and says Macro Hollow on defense. He got outforced. That was not even strange. I don't know what he's talking about there. Now Hollow has an open net and he's gonna score it as almost makes a mistake with Dragonite, but it seems like Hollow has calmed down from what we'd seen in the group stage games when he was getting desperate after just a few seconds of each period, and then he started team bumping and making stupid plays. Right now he's not playing like that. Let's see how long before he starts raging, you know. Hollow is a very explosive player. Great bumps by Montolivo, bumps 2 of the Americans, and it's +1 only for the Americans right now. None of the teams make any substitution for the second period. Chavo Locho with a great save again. Chavo pulling some great saves this game. Now it's a little, he's not the usual ball hog that we saw on the group stage. Japones passes to Montolivo. Montolivo takes a shot, but it's too weak. No, Hollow tries some trick shot, but that shit's also too weak against these Brazilians who are gonna score a great goal now. Japones passes to Montolivo and scores. The game is tied for the first time in the game. Well, not really. But yeah, let's see if the Americans gonna start collapsing, or it sucks when you're winning and then like by 3 goals and then you start feeling that comeback from the other team. There's start being a lot of drama, especially if, I mean, right now you don't see Hollow raging, but if he starts talking during the game, it's gonna be super depressive for the Americans. So far he's not exploding, and Chavo's flying all over now, taking the ball, takes a strong shot, but it hits the post, and Dragonite's taking the counter attack with a lot of calm and takes a shot. And now Hollow is blinking angrily because Dragonite could have waited for the bombs. Dragonite waiting for Hollow to pass. Hollow's gonna lose that X battle every time. It's really hard to win an X battle against the Brazilians. It's better not to do it. And Japones is gonna wait for bombs. Chavo bumps 2 of the Americans, and the game is now +1 for the Brazilians. Is it? It is, right? It is, yeah. I think it is. Thank you. Great defensive play there by Japones. Frozen Track doesn't score the open net. He just waited, and you cannot wait because the Brazilians fly a lot, and Chavo Vilochonite took a great wall shot from the midfield and scores his +2 now for Brazil. And Dragonite just opened the Pandora box by blaming Hollow for whatever. Now Hollow is just gonna explode, and yeah, Dragonite told him, Hollow, calm in open field, and Hollow just said, shut up, and now you can see the Americans are gonna start raging at each other. And Rose is gonna quickly pause. That's a good idea because they're gonna start raging at each other after that. So Rose asking for a call. Hollow keeping calm though. uh, Counter attack by 4 Olivo. Triple team bomb by and Japones, but he cleared away, and now Japones now misses the angle. Hollow and Dragonite starting to ape a little bit. Oh, great shot by Frozen Track. He just completely got caught Chavo by surprise, and the Americans keeping the game alive. So it's not the rape everybody expected. I mean, I didn't expect that the Americans have a strong team anymore. Good bounce by Dragonite. Hollow cannot control the ball though. Now Japones has a counter attack. He's gonna pass to Chavo, but Chavo was going the other way. Now Montolivo and Chavo both ball hogging, and nobody takes the ball. Strong plays by Chavo though. He's having a good game. I don't usually like how Chavo ball hogs, but when he doesn't, it's good. So Brazilians are winning by 2 goals the first game. They have to. What do you think? I think they should keep both teams the same lineup for this game. And Japanese is not taking any risk. Dragonite is gonna bench. Who was in? Oh, so Frozen Track left the room. He has to go to sleep. No, I don't know what. Yeah, it's his mom's birthday, so Frozen Track has to leave apparently, and Chip is gonna get benched in for the third period under pressure, losing 2 goals, and I don't know if it's a good idea now because Chip is bad or anything, but he has problems under pressure. We have seen that, and maybe he changed my mind now, but it's difficult to put him in a situation like this. Ooh, Chavo misses a chance there. Chip against Chavo on defense. Chip with a great save there, so he's proving me wrong so far. Let's see if the Americans can keep this game alive. Now, Chip is gonna have his first opportunity, but Dragonite missed the bump, so great bump so far by Chip. Dragonite struggling a little bit to clear there. He's 2 offensive mistakes by Dragonite who could have cleared for his teammates. And great pass by Chavo now to Montolivo, and Dragonite said my bad, and Hollow said shut the fuck up. Now Hollow started flying. Not really. Let's see. I'm just waiting for that moment when inevitably Hollow is gonna rage and start team bumping and flying. And it's coming soon. Let's see if he can forget it and have a. Oh, Dragonite keeps blaming him though. And Hollow just said, I'm going to leave. This is happening. So but I have to agree in this one with Hollow. It was a mistake by Dragonite. Two mistakes on offense, and he blamed Hollow. I don't know why. Let's see, Chip's doing a good job so far, but his teammates are a little floaty. Dragonite's struggling a little bit with his bombs. It's not clearing the way. Let's see now. Chip has an opportunity for counter attack. He's gonna pass to Hollow. Hollow controls it on the corner and scores, keeping the game alive. The bench are supporting their teammates, asking them to calm and not rage. It's a good idea. Now Dragon is gonna grab the ball and counter attack. He takes a strong shot, clears two. Hollow has an opportunity against Japones. Japones with a great defense though. Chip now getting in the way of Dragonite a little bit though. He missed the angle. Dragonite has an opportunity. It's 3 against 1, but he has to be quick or the Brazilians are gonna come back, and that's exactly what happened. He had the ball in the midfield, but he didn't exit. And now, yeah, not great by Dragonite there. He also got in the way defensively of Chip. Good bombs there by Hollow. I don't know, Dragonite seems a little lost in this period and needs to be stronger for his team because he's getting outbombed so far. Playing too slow for the pace of the game. Chip now has an opportunity on the counter attack, and how Chip is gonna score, and I'm not sure about the score right now, but also I don't want W to say because it will add pressure to the Americans. So let me guess it. It's +3, he said it, and it's +2 now because Dragonite's gonna take that shot after Montolivo lost the ball, and the game is still very much alive. But now Hollow with a defensive mistake, and the Brazilians make it +3. Good opportunity today. Chip has to fight against 3 now. Dragonite team bombs Chip there for no reason on offense. Now Dragonite Hollow is against against 3 on defense, but this game is looking like it's gonna be a win for the Brazilian team. Let's see how it ends. With 1 minute to go, it's looking like the Brazilians are gonna win this game, yeah. But I think this American lineup kind of worked, and they have chance in the second period. I'm not sure what the Brazilians are gonna do in the second game. I mean, period. W is gonna provide you guys in the stream with the final scores. Chip missing an open net, a little embarrassing, but he's gonna have a second chance, second miss there. Oh, that's 15-second syndrome. Chip has his revenge and finally scores. He's probably a little flushed about the others miss, so, but it's not gonna change anything anyway. With 2 seconds to go, the Brazilians are gonna win the first game by 3 goals apparently, and that was it for the first game. Brazilians apparently don't know that it's best of 3 or the second game is gonna start soon on. Dragonites making drama in the chat with Hollow. Japonés is gonna keep Chavo Montolivo on himself. And Dragonite is gonna put yeah, Rose is gonna select Hollow, Chip, and Dragonite for the American team. And he's got good players on the bench. He's got Kev, Norrange, Rose, and Star. Well, Chavo, well, Japanese has only LG as an alternative, but I'm not sure if LG is eligible player in this cup. I'm not seeing him in the team. It's some job for Trooper or Josie to check. And the second game has started with the Americans on the kickoff. Let's see how the second game is going. With Chip with a lot more time to develop on this game. Let's see how he's gonna do. He was having a good period when he got benched in. Hollow asking for the ball, but Chip didn't let it to him. Now Dragonite has an opportunity to score and he's gonna do it. Great call there by Dragonite. Who needs to play like that, fast. Missed a couple goals like for being too slow in the last game. Brazilians take a kickoff. Dragonite with a defensive team bomb. That's on Chip, but it's not good though. Also Montolivo. Oh, Chavo with a great angle shot. Montolivo and Japonés have team bumped each other. I think Dragonite should slow down after he gets bumped because he's team bumping Chip every time he gets bumped. So let's see. Now Americans with a good kickoff. They have an opportunity now. Chip passes to Dragonite, but Dragonite's not controlling the ball now. Hollow has an opportunity to counter-attack. Yeah, Dragonite, they're team bumping each other, or like going the same way between. Oh, now Hollow cannot control the ball. They need to do this properly because if not, they just the Brazilians are really quick to come, and now it's +2 for Brazilians on the second game. They cannot miss these ball controls. Hollow again missing the ball control after Chip had cleared 2 on offense. Dragonite's just doing some weird shit, just pass the ball, and Hollow has, yeah, I'm not sure what the Americans are doing right now. They're not understanding each other. Hollow waiting for somebody to attack the ball, but nobody does it. They just stood still and team bumped Dragonite. So Rose is gonna pause. It's +3 for Brazilians. Still nothing too bad though. But the Americans are getting outbumped, especially on defense now. They're looking too insecure. They cannot play this slow. Dragonite is just floating a little bit. And if you float and team bump, the Brazilians are gonna use you and abuse you, and that's exactly what's happening. Now Hollow asking to do kickoffs, and Hollow's gonna do the kickoff now. Good kickoff now, but nobody there to control the ball. Cheap miss bounces from the post, and Montolivo is gonna abuse another goal of +5. And Rose needs to pause right now and sort out the strategy, or the second game is gonna end quickly. I think he should try putting somebody else soon before the game is lost by a lot of goals in the first period. And both Chip and Dragonite just flew by and didn't bump anybody. Japón is just waiting for the bumps. Chip saves it on the net. Nobody going for the ball on the American team. I'm wishing for a ball hawk, and Hollow has an opportunity. He's gonna score, keeping the game alive. +4 for the Brazilian team. Opponent saying his pass was wrong. Great counter kickoff by Dragonite there, and it was almost a goal after the kickoff from the Brazilian team. But it was not strong enough. Now Chip's trying to clear the way. Chip can angle shot there, but he gives the ball away to Japones. Montolivo against Hollow on defense. Chip comes flying into the post, and now it's Dragonite alone against 3, and that's not gonna work. And Dragonite's gonna pause and it's gonna say something, changing position. So Dragonite's gonna change position. I'm still surprised that Hollow has not replied with more drama than to Dragonite's chat. So Dragonite just said he's gonna goalkeep. He's gonna be the goalkeeper now for the American team. With the ball, Dragonite tried to clear the way, and Montolivo bumps one, bumps two. Chavo abusing Hollow a little bit. Somebody in the American team needs to start controlling the ball because nobody is controlling the ball right now. They need to. Dragonite just missed the ball control now, and Hollow hits the post also by himself. Chip is floating a little bit there. Now he makes some good defensive bombs. Dragonite passes to Chip. Chip is gonna pass to Hollow. No, he's not. Chip waiting for the bombs, but Dragonite's not bumping there. Neither did Hollow. Oh, Happiness steals the ball from Dragonite, and it's another goal for Happiness, +6. Hollow taking the kickoff. Chip bumping Happiness. Hollow bumping Montolivo. No, he bumps Chavo. Montolivo waiting for his team to project. Sorry. Yeah, project himself for the pass. Now it is coming, and the first period is going to be +6 for Brazil. So certainly not a good start for the American team in this game. Americans really need to make a substitution, and I'm not surprised that the captains are not making substitutions, and Rose is gonna keep the same lineup. Think, as Star is suggesting, they should make a substitution, and Rose is gonna. Also, Orange is asking for a substitution, and yeah, I have to agree. But Rose is ignoring the request and is gonna keep the same team. Oh yeah, actually he shipped out and put Star in. So let's see if Star is able to change the outcome of this game. They also should try Keb, and Montolivo now misses the ball. Dragonite being a little team bumpy there on offense. Let's see how Star adapts to this game. Got outbound there by Japones, and Hollow also got outbound by Montolivo and Chavo, so it's +7 right now. Ooh, what the fuck was that? And Americans, Hollow still trying to out-X the Brazilians, not understanding that's not possible. Like, why try? Just play to the angle. And now Dragonite has an opportunity to make it only +6. Let's see if the Americans can pull a comeback in this game. Apparently, LG is not an eligible player in Brazil. He was not added in the. I'm not entirely sure. Preliminary informations. Hollow waiting for some bumps or clears by Dragonite, but he's not moving. And also, yeah, Dragonite getting a little in the way of that ball. He was Star's ball. Hollow with an embarrassing on goal there. I think He didn't mean to do it. He was trying to shoot the ball into Japones, but it got deflected. And I'm lagging a little bit. Excuse me. Hollow team bomb Star when he was about to pass the ball. Star pulls a great save, now passes the ball to Dragonite, who's not able to control the fucking ball there. Fucking gets out of the field for some reason. Dragonite a little flying all over right now. Star looking good so far. So it was a good substitution in my opinion so far. Let's see if they can score and not get scored, because it's really hard to defend against the Brazilians because they're so fast. They completely destroy any defensive strategy. Star is gonna tap it in after Dragonite took a shot. Chavo deflected it, but luckily for Star, the ball landed on him. Japones with a very strange kickoff. And Star with a great pass now to Dragonite. Dragonite clears the way, but then Team Bomb's Hollow was about to score. Open net for Star, and Star scores. Great goal there. As Hollow and Dragonite cleared the way after some mistakes. Only +5 now. Star is changing the game a little bit. You can see it's improving. Got substitution day by Captain Rose. Some team bombs between Dragonite and Hollow, though. This is what they have to watch out for, because they're doing well on offense, but now a mistake on defense by Dragonite, who just rushed out, and instead of staying on the goalkeeper position, could have saved that. Dragonite takes the shot. Now Star's ball in the corner. Now Hollow has the ball in the corner. Dragonite clearing the way. Hollow waiting, and Japones is blinking, but Hollow tricks him. So only +5 now for the Brazilians. The kickoff didn't work this time for the Brazilians. Dragonite deflects it. Start with a poor pass there to Dragonite, who Dragonite trying to avoid the Brazilians, but he's getting outbombed. Just Japones misses an open net. Hollow with a great counter-attack shot, and Dragonite slowing down, but he's ball hogging. He's ball hogging. He needs to clear for Star there. Great ball there, won by Star. Dragon has an opportunity. He's gonna pass to Star. Star scores. Great goal there by Star, who's being the star of this American team so far. Pulling a comeback. Japones is gonna pause and it's gonna say wait. And Montoli was telling him not to play fancy. Don't complicate the shit. Just keep it simple. Rose cheering his team from the bench. And Japones is gonna pause now. They were making strategies. Japones is gonna take the kickoff. Well defended by Hollow. Oh, Star with a great opportunity now, but he shot the ball wide though. Dragon now has a chance, but it's gonna be tight angle. The Brazilians are all over, and this has to be taken advantage of for the Americans, but they miss this opportunity. They have another opportunity. Star is smartly clearing the way. Dragonite as well. Hollow takes the shot. Oh, that was almost an embarrassing miss, but it hit the post and the final went in. Brazilians are saying Brazilian kickoff, so they're gonna do the Brazilian kickoff. And let's see if it works. And it worked. Unsurprisingly, the Brazilian kickoff by the Brazilians, it worked. And W is gonna tell us the score after the period finish, because I'm a little unsure about it. Oh, that's an unfortunate last 20 seconds of the game by the Americans, who are just blowing away the good comeback they were having, and they are having that mentality about trying to win the period. But yeah, at least they reduced the advantage. Is only +5 for Brazil. But also fortunate, last 20 seconds they should have kept it less stacked the score. So we'll see the third period of this game, and the Americans really need to win this, or they're gonna be out of the cup. It's the third period, is it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, thanks. So the Americans are red team on the third period. They need to score five and not let the Brazilians score. Let's see if they can manage to do it. No substitutions for either team for this period. Hollow with a good kickoff. Dragonite not able to control the ball. Star alone against Chavo and Japonés. That's a dangerous situation. Hollow is. Oh, Hollow gets tricked by Japonés, who shoots it on the angle, on the wide angle. And that was a bad kickoff by Hollow. He gave a counter attack. It's a big mistake also by Dragonite, who boosted the Brazilian to his own net. Dragonite asking Hollow to X the ball on kickoff. He's right though in that one. Star has an opportunity. He's gonna score. So still +6 though. Let's see. Brazilians are gonna do the Brazilian kickoff now. Brazilians doing Brazilian kickoff. And it almost worked, but Chavo hits the ball wide, now hits the post, and that's KKK. KKK. Start trying some good moves. Dragonite slowing down for some reason in front of the net defensively. I don't know what Dragonite is doing there. Oh, he was asking for a boost, but he didn't actually need it. I don't know what that was. Dragonite waiting for some clears. He has Chavo in front of him. Holo started going really fast now, and Chavo launches on the counter attack. Japón is gonna take a shot from midfield and scores, so it's not looking good for the Americans, and Rose needs to pause now. And Holo's gonna. So yeah, the Americans are having some issues when they're red. Holo now misses a chance. Star left the ball for him. Holo has an opportunity now, but Tairang had another opportunity by Holo. The Brazilians are doing a good job defensively. Dragonite now messes up defensively, and Rose is gonna pause, but I think it's a little late though. He should have paused a minute ago. He's gonna make some substitutions. Hopefully, he's not benching Star because so far Star is the only one who improved that team. But I'm not sure what else he can do. He's thinking maybe. Well, he could try an orange. Why not? It's the last period they're losing. Just try an orange, Kev, or the other guys. Just put. He's gonna put himself in Star and Dragonite, and I don't know. Let's see how this goes. The captain of the American team hoops himself in. The score is really. It would be an impressive comeback to say the least, because the score is it's +9 right now, and it's not working now. It's +10 if I'm not wrong, but I think I'm correct. This is the last period of the second game, and thank you. It's +10. Oh, Penet missed by Montolivo. And they're KKKing defensively very weak by Dragonite. And maybe Rose should bench him. And I think Dragonite might bench himself. Oh no, he's gonna bench the captain. And Star is AFK himself. Rose passing. Star is lagging, so there's some substitutions being made. The Brazilians are scoring another goal by. There's some discussions about LG. A lot of substitutions being made, and now Norwich is getting in the team, and Kev as well. Not sure I know Kev, but what I have here is that he's an Access B player, so maybe he should have been put in before. Now Kev is gonna clear the way for Chip. No, Kev missed the angle. Chip has an opportunity and scores. Strict Chavo. I lost track of the score again. I'm sorry, but it's a lot of goals. Fucking hell. I'm not looking like Kev had enough warm up time. It's plus 11 now for. Yeah, Kev is not looking good so far. He maybe is also Norwich. I mean, these substitutions in with 2 minutes to go are a little pointless, I guess. The best moment to make the substitution was on the second period, or but it's okay. Also, Brazil made a substitution. The captain benched himself and put LG in. LG, who is in the Brazilian league of bounce. Kept making it clear for Chip, who's gonna score another one. I think Chip had a good game, and he shouldn't have been benched out in the second game. Holo also left the room. I mean, everybody sort of expected Brazil to win, though, but America did have a great start. They started winning the game in the first period by 3 goals, and then also in the second period they were up, and then they suddenly collapsed. So, Norway takes an early shot. Kev now makes a mistake against against LG, but the Brazilians can't do this. Change strategy, change lineups, and still dominate. Apparently, so I can tell you guys the semifinals already because obviously Brazil is just gonna win this last 20 seconds. Um, the streamer is gonna put the score in somewhere in the stream chat, and I'll tell you the semifinals in a moment. These are quarterfinals, of course. How cheap ankles Chavo and Montolivo with a good goal there. He can give it. No need to put the time or the moment. So it's gonna be Brazil against Poland in the semifinal A, and Great Britain against Turkey in the semifinal B. So great semifinals. Congratulations to all the teams that advanced, and also all the participated in the quarterfinals. So really such an achievement. It was a hard cup, a lot of good teams, except one. I think that one that didn't win a single point. Oh, actually, two teams didn't win a single point. Let me check. I'm checking. So the Brazilians are gonna win this game. You can see the score in the Brazil won 23-14 the second game and 17-14 the first game. First game wasn't that bad. The second game was a little more like a Hail Mary in the third period, trying to come back. It's always hard to come back. So as I was saying, good job by the Americans anyway. They lost against, I think, the cup favorites. They were Brazil every time, and all these cups are favorites because of all the experience players they have and all the cups they won. Also, Poland looking dangerous. All the four teams in the semifinals looking dangerous. Poland beat Netherlands on the quarterfinals in a series of three games, though, so they weren't as dominant as the rest of the teams who won their series in two games only. Great Britain won against Korea in two games. They completely dominated the Koreans. And I couldn't commentate that game, but I saw the replay. Russia also against Turkey. We saw it a moment ago, and Turkey dominated the Russians in two games. So looking like a good semifinals. I'm not sure the date yet, but the admins will tell you that. And that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching.